Hey, hey, what's going on, everyone? SoCal Hippie 420 here, live in the garden, and everything is doing alright out here. Could be a lot better. Some of these plants are not growing that big, man. They're not doing too good, but some of these others are doing fantastic. With this Sax Unknown, it's actually so heavy it's starting to fall over, so I gotta get some trellis netting, trellis it, but sorry for the lack of update videos and live streams. I've just been really busy lately. But I'm hoping to do some more live streams in the near future. Right now, I am toking on some SunMeds raw hemp CBG flowers. This stuff is really great. It really helps with my pain relief and with anxiety and with a lot of other elements. Crack this open real quick. I don't have very much left in this thing. I smoked the hell a lot of it, but not smoked it, but vaporized it. Whoops, sorry about that. Pour some of this in my hand. Alright, here we go. So this is the... No, cancel. What the hell, man? So this is the CBG flower. I know it doesn't look that good, but it is... Whoops, sorry about that, folks. Ended up cutting out there, but this is what the CBG flower looks like. I'll go ahead and put it on a piece of paper here. Basically, that's what's left of this jar here. This is the Illuminate with SunMeds raw hemp CBG flower. And this stuff is really great. You can get this stuff at the my CBD store in West Covina, right off of Grand Avenue, past the freeway, right across the way from Denny's. Hey, what's going on, J-Mon? How you doing this evening? I'm doing good, man. Disappointed with this year's crop, though, but other than that, it's pretty dang good out here, man. Life is good. Just been really busy lately, man, and dealing with some problems I'm going through, but I'm making it, you know. I'm doing pretty damn good. And I'm taking the last totes of the CBG flower vapor here. Start up a new bag. I was smoking on some of this CBG flower keef, the leftover keef from the bottom of my grinder. And man, that stuff was really great. And I'm hoping to buy some CBD seeds soon from BC Bud Depot, or that or going out to Studio City and buying some CBG flower. Well, not CBG flower, sorry, CBD strains that I can grow here. And that'd be really great to start growing my own and save a lot of money. I don't have to buy it all the time. It's way cheaper to grow this stuff than it is to actually just keep going over there and buying a $60, $75 tin can. Like 70 bucks. I think it's like, oh, I think it's like 60 bucks for 7 grams or something like that, man. Or, no, sorry, it's 14 grams, I meant. So put that in there. Start this thing up. There we go. And we're off to the races. Speaking of races, what you guys think about this election thing with Joe Biden versus Donald Trump? I think it's pretty crazy. I was just thinking to myself, why are we voting for these people in the first place? I mean, both of them are bad candidates to be voting for in the first place, so why vote for them? One of them is a misogynistic, racist bigot. Xenophobic, and he's not very bright, versus somebody that has dementia and actually should probably be in a retirement home, but somehow he's running for president. I'm not happy for any of these candidates. I'm not really anticipating for any of them to be our president, but one of them is going to be our president. It's either Sleepy Joe or Cheeto Dunny, or I should say Cheeto Bunker Donnie, and they're both bad choices, and they're both equally. I guess you can't say one's evil and the other. They're both really messed up. But it's like voting for two evil people. It's not really either way. You're gonna. Whoa! What the hell was that? Is that the chickens? But either way, you're gonna have a bad choice. You're gonna have some. It's just not good. So I'm not voting for Donnie. That's for sure. And I don't want to vote for Sleepy Joe. So I gotta find another candidate to vote for. So I'm keeping my eyes out. I'm actually looking at Independent or Libertarian Party. It's either gonna re-elect Nixon and re-resurrect Nixon's kind of Nixon's presidential candidacy, or have a rapist, or so not a rapist, but a sexual predator like Bill Clinton as our president. So I mean, we already had a sexual predator as our president already, Bill Clinton, and there was many before him, but others before him, but yeah, it's a real crazy shit show that I could say this Tennessee has gotten out of hand. This year's presidency has really gotten pretty weird. And I mean, even since Donald Trump is president, or has been elected president, since 2016, it's just been a really weird experience. And I'll be happy once it's over. Alright, everyone. Got this thing filled up. So, cheers, everyone. Pure CBG flower dope. Or vape dope. and not as tasty. Well, not as tasty as the stuff I got here, though. It's not as tasty as the Zacks Unknown, Queen of Hearts, Purple Punch, Purple Afghani, Purple Smurf right behind me. Those are going to be the bomb. This stuff is mediocre, but this is high grade. This is like super high grade. So, really looking forward to this stuff. Yields are probably not going to be as good, but like I said, but it's alright. But back to politics, man. Actually, no, I'm just not going to drop. I'm going to drop politics because I'm kind of sick of talking about it. You know what I mean? Like, we're dealing with enough bullshit in our world today, so we got to deal with Donnie, and we got to deal with Trump. It's one hell of a race, man. I'm telling you, we're living in one hell of a time. This is like a moment where I'm kind of proud to be, or happy to be alive to see this, but at the same time, kind of want to be here. I kind of wish I was born a little later, you know what I mean? But or that I was born in 1920s and I'm already dead, and I don't have to see this or deal with this. But that's Zacks Unknown. Look at these beautiful buds, man. This thing is getting so heavy it's falling over. Look at that. Like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Jet fuel is not doing too good. I'm actually going to take this one back inside and re-veg it. And then this one's the Purple Punch, Queen of Hearts. Doing pretty good. Zacks Unknown, getting bulky and bushy. Purple Afghani. Lost some branches, but still got a bunch of buds, so I'm happy as ever. Alright, so this is the other Queen of Hearts, Purple Punch. And it's getting some nice fat buds on there, but this thing is literally caked in resin. Like, just drenched in resin. Really impressed with this one. And the other Zacks Unknown look poor. Not doing too good. It's kind of looking like this Queen of Hearts jet fuel. Alright, going over here. Alright. In the words of Matthew McConaughey. Chickens. Chickies! Hey, Olive. Hey, Natasha. How you doing there? Olive's fast asleep. Look at that. She don't even know I'm here. Oh, she does. See her eyes sort of open. Who's that way up there? Oh, that's Ying. Hey, Ying. Hey, Chicky. How you doing there? Olive. Yeah. Hey, Olive. How you doing? Oh. It's okay. It's okay, Olive. It's okay, chicken. Yeah. Just want to pet you real quick. Yeah, I didn't mean to disturb you. Hey, Tasha Hawk. Yeah. You don't want to be messed with, huh, Tasha? Hey, Big Hawk. Where's Sasha? Where my Sashis at? And I can't find Sasha here. I wonder if she's over in the other coop, or I don't know where the hell she went. But alright, back to the plants. SoCali train wreck's looking really bad, so I'm going to take this plant, trim it down slightly, and then I'm going to take it inside and re-veg it, because this is the F1. I want to keep it alive. And then Applejack, or Apple Chem, I mean, it's not looking good. Purple Afghani, and then the purple Smurfs. Not bad. I think this one's going to be the best yielding. The Exact Unknown in the native soil, no-till. Go over here. Look at that purple Smurf. Ooh, that thing is just drenched in THC. This thing is 100% organic. So, this is actually beyond organic. The best kind of cannabis that you can grow. No bottled fertilizers or anything like that. It's still got a little ways to go. Purple Afghani. Getting fat and chunky. Ended up harvesting the other purple Smurf and the purple Afghani over there. Got it inside, drying. It's actually day 3 of drying. Another 3 more days, I'm taking it down, and I'm going to start trimming it up and I'm going to jar it up and cure it for about a couple months. Think about taking it up to the cabin and letting it cure up there. But there's the purple Smurf. First harvest of the season, folks. Really stoked. This is the purple Afghani, and not really big buds, but hey, that's something to toke on. Or something to hold on to. I'm not really smoking much anymore. I've been smoking a lot of the CBD, so I've been trying to quit smoking cannabis and focus on other things. Try to keep myself busy. I'm gonna buy hopefully a busted up 300ZX, Nissan 300ZX Turbo, and I'm gonna have a friend help me build it, and I'll have something to drive around. Really looking forward to that. Now these 3 strains here, these 3 seedlings I got from my homie Ricky. Shout out to Ricky, and out in Baldwin Park. And he says these are the Queen of Hearts strains. So one of them has gotten eaten up by bugs, as you can see here. He had these outdoors. I had them outdoors a little bit too, so I brought them in, inoculating them and mothering them back to health, and they are coming back beautifully. Just stupendous. I'm going to transplant these things into a bigger pot tomorrow morning. I'm going to get right to that, and then I'm going to whoops, sorry about that. But like I was saying, I'm thinking about starting these seeds here. This came to an old batch of cannabis. They grew up in the Covina Hills. One of his hippie buddies up there and grew it for him. And I suspect it's the Andrews original. What is it? purple flat top. So, got some beautiful tiger stripers here, as you can see. Looking forward to popping these babies, if I do pop them. But I kind of prefer to pop some CBDs. But there's all the stems left from that bag. This bag of cannabis is like, he told me it's like 2 years old, or like 3 years old, or something like that, man. Most of it's converted into CBD. So I was like, sure, man, I'll take it. As long as I don't get a panic attack. I'm smoking this stuff, I'll try it. So, gave me a bunch of free buds, and I just separated the stems. There's a lot of stems. Really wasn't too much buds. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you this other plant, the other Zach's Unknown. And planter number 2, I should say. 100% natural native soil. Looking pretty good. Getting some nice fat chunky buds. Ooh, smells delicious. Some gorgeous flowers. Flip this back around. Just caked in resin, and this is 100% organic native soil. We got the purple Afghani over there, which kind of smells like a Smurf, but I'm suspecting that it's not really what it is, but it's forward a little bit. Move this as close as I possibly can. Light this plant up, but I don't go too far with it. So, I have to figure out a plan here. There we go. Oh, no, it didn't work. There we go. Perfect. Purple Afghani. Get some nice fat chunky buds on her. And it won't be long before we harvest this plant next. Another 4 more weeks or so. I'd say by the end of October this thing is going to get chopped. All the fan leaves are going to be either fed to the chickens or thrown into the compost pile. But this thing smells amazing. It just has the most beautiful smell I've ever smelled in my life. It's actually got a fruity scent to it for some reason. But still got the no-till going in the the Afghani plant here, so that's great. We're keeping it 100% no-till, letting all the nitrogen, fixing crops, suck the nitrogen straight from the air, make it bioavailable for the soil. The plants eat it up, and it keeps them nice and green. So I don't have to use bottled fertilizers. Save a lot of money. So, no-till is the way to go, folks. Don't waste your time with bottled fertilizers unless you want to get EM1, which is okay. But other than that, I prefer just to keep it bottleless, you know what I mean? Or minimize my bottled nutrient usage. Still got a bunch of peppers growing, but pretty soon those peppers are going to have to get ripped out. I'd say probably by the end of October. I'm taking all my peppers out, and I'm going to start no-tilling that raised bed and get it prepped for next year's veggie garden. But yeah, everything here is pretty alright, you know. Could be a lot better, but with the heat wave in 100 plus degree temperatures, tomorrow is going to be in the hundreds again. We're going to get up to 102 tomorrow, 104 the next day, 106 the next day, and then we'll drop down to the upper 90s, and then eventually drop down to 88. So that's not going to be good for the plants, but you know, I'm going to keep watering them and add dry amendments, compost, and all that, and nitrogen fixing crops, and try to keep them alive as well as I can through the heat wave. But this next coming heat wave is going to be a doozy. And I'm pretty pissed off that we're getting this much heat this late in the season. Yo, D Gentleman, 420, what up, man? Long time no see. How you been, bro? Like, I haven't heard from you for like years, man. I thought you just disappeared, or you just ended up disappearing from the face of sorry, not Facebook, but off the face of YouTube, man. It's been a long minute. I was just about to contact you, man, and try to get you, or try to find out if you want some more seeds, man. I know you're living in a different area now, but if you're ever interested in growing, man, I'm always down to help you out with some seeds. I got purple Afghani and purple Smurf right now, and I'm working on some other strains. So once those are done, I'll send those your way. This is the cantaloupe plant. Actually, here, let me turn on this green light. You see the cantaloupes a lot better. There's one right down there. Oops. There's one cantaloupe. And then here's another cantaloupe. This is heart of gold cantaloupes. And I had another one here, but it ended up dying on me. Where is it? Here it is. This one didn't make it. I'm gonna have to pull it off and let it compost. Actually getting a new setup going, so yeah, I'll for sure appreciate those seeds. For Sure, man. Definitely. I'm always down to help donate those seeds, man. Anytime. I still rave about those I got from you like 4 or 5 years ago, Pac-Man OG. Yeah, man. I'm mad that I lost that strain. That was one of my best strains, man. I wish I would have kept the seeds alive and mass-produced the Pac-Man F1, or even F2, but I didn't get the chance to do it, and ended up losing the plant along with the fruits and berries and all the other strains I had. Hippie OG Kush. I had the Hippie OG. I had to say was one of my best ones. Purple flat tops with fruits and berries. But I got a whole new room going in here, man. Just started up this light right here. Bought 2 new ballasts from the homie. And then we got this one here. This is the FHF. Purple Afghani. This is the South Floridian Jack Frost. This is the original Slimer OG or Slimer 2.0, straight from the breeder. This one right here is another South Floridian Jack Frost from Mr. Slowski. Shout out to Mr. Slowski. This is the SoCali Trainwreck F2 Pheno. And we got our 2 unknown OGs. One of them is in flower. I'm trying to get back to re-veg. I don't know why it went into flower, but it's actually in flower now. This one finally came back into re-veg. It's looking really good. I'm gonna have to top it actually here. Let me do that right now. Just pick all the tops off. This is how I produce amazingly massive bushes. So I keep topping it aggressively. And also I have a height restriction, so I have to keep it nice and low. I keep the canopy nice and low because of this light right here. Especially with this one. This one's even lower and this one's about to reach the top, so I'm probably starting to reach a little too close to the light, so I'm gonna top it off. Oscillating fan in here. Just watered these plants not long ago, but I gotta inoculate all the plants again. Spray them all down, get them ready to go. I'm gonna take some clones off them tomorrow morning, and then I'm gonna give it 3 weeks or so. After 3 weeks, then I'm gonna put them all into flower. And just get this whole crop out of here and get it going. But yeah, that's the indoor. A little peek of the indoor. I have to buy new wood doors. I have the screen door here, but I really prefer to have also this plastic tarp. That's not gonna do me any good. This tarp's good to keep it sealed off, but the wood door would be way better. So I can keep everything safe, locked up. But yeah, I'll let you know, or actually, no, you should just send me you can send me a mailing address, because I think I lost your mailing address, man. You can hit me up on Facebook at SoCal Hippie 420, and just add me as a friend, and I'll hit you up in the PM about the mailing address, and I'll have those sent to your ASAP. This plant didn't make it. Right on, man. Well, yeah, this is my stressed out papaya tree. I'm gonna have to transplant this tree soon. Put it into a nice 30-gallon smart pot. Get it nice and big and bushy. There's a purple Afghani. Whoop, whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the beast. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police. Awesome, man. Really appreciate that. I'll hit. Actually, I'm gonna get on my Facebook right after this live stream, and I'll hit you up, man. This is the purple Afghani, by the way. This is what you're gonna be getting yourself into, man. Some nice fat chunky buds, just caked in resin. Oh yeah, Treb 626. Yeah, I still have him as my friend now. Or add him as my friend. He's a cool dude. He has a sick grow too, man. Last time I seen his grow videos, man, he grew some insane plants, man. An insane grow. Um, really happy for his operation, man. Everything. I was like thinking, man, I gotta get something like that. Actually, I was some more of an inspiration watching his grow to set up something like his and grow some nice fat plants like he's growing. Hell yeah, man. We grow big plants here, man. The way we farm out here, we farm hard, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm saying, as in the words of J Rock, J to the ROC, Trailer Park Boys. Spit rhymes like a lazy Susan, and I'm innocent till my guilt is proven. Dang it, man. Oh, here goes that. Have to fix that later. No, actually, let's go ahead and take this, bring it back. Man, I love these green lights. They help me a lot to do the daily maintenance at night. Really would be a lot harder to do maintenance without these things. Hell yeah, man. This stuff is hella fire. This is the Zax Unknown. Actually, I'll hook you up with some of the CS one. This is a really good strain. This is probably, like I said, going to be the best yielding plant of all the plants here in the garden. Although this one probably be the second, or that one be the second, and then that one be the third. But I'm thinking this one's more the second, that one be the third. The Queen of Hearts Purple Punch. Woo, man, that Purple Punch. That stuff smells straight fire. It looks like straight fire. Haven't smoked the Queen Hearts Purple Punch in a long minute. I've just been smoking pure CBD strains lately. Taking the CBD tinctures. Actually, here, let me go grab the tincture inside the house. I'll show you that really quick. Flip this back around. One second. Alright, grab some water really quick too. Man, I'm thirsty. Alright. This is the tinctures I ended up buying. This is the broad spectrum SunMed hemp supplement, lemon flavored CBD, CBG, CBN, CBC, and CBDV tincture. Move this around real fast. This stuff works really well. I got this from the same place I got the hemp flower. I got this at the West Covina Gorge CBD, or your CBD store, right off Grand Avenue. It's right across the way from the Denny's in the shopping center. Not really too cheap, but still worth the money, I think. Oh, the bag is done. Awesome. Definitely recommend checking them out if you're in the local area. Oops, my hand right on that. Cheer one. CBG fluff paper tote. I really can't wait to get my CBD seeds from the BC Bud Depot. Really excited about that. I'm gonna get some Harlequin. I'm gonna get some ACDC, a few other strains, and be able to work with those and crossbreed those strains. Create my own high CBD strains. Of a dank CBD line. And one thing I like about CBD is I don't get high off it. You know what I mean? I feel normal when I'm high. When I'm vaporizing the CBD, and I'm just more relaxed and calmer. I have less anxiety, and I notice I can articulate a lot more better when I'm vaporizing CBD in comparison to when I'm vaporizing the high THC strains. I'll stumble over my words a lot, and I'm not able to articulate properly, so I sound like really illiterate, so that's why I prefer to vaporize CBD rather than the higher THC strains, and I'd rather just donate, I should say, my cannabis to the local dispensaries. So that way, my medicine I grow here will help somebody has um, who has serious problems like anxiety or leg pain, back pain, shoulder pain, whatever ailment that is that my strains would help with. I want to be a part of their life. I want to help them to get well, and I want to be part of the medical cannabis community in such a positive manner that it will reflect on myself and my integrity and basically integrity in my garden here, and it'll make me really happy seeing other people benefit from my strains, from the stuff I grow here. I grew up with a speech impediment, so I totally know where you're coming from. Yeah, man, it's a bummer to have that, but I'm trying to like work on that and try to articulate a lot better the speech cognitive therapy and all that, and just being able to go out more and socialize more and talk with people more and get used to being uncomfortable and put in uncomfortable positions in order to get over that nervousness and speech impediment. Sometimes I'll smoke a high THC, high, sorry, sometimes I'll smoke a high THC and find myself stumbling over words from my body high. But CBD, I'm good. Yeah, man, it definitely helps. Dracula. Hey, what's going on, Dracula? How are you doing this evening? Have I tried Delta 8 THC? No, I haven't actually, but I heard it's really great for anxiety. It gives you the high without the anxiety. If I can find a strain that has that, or get clones or seeds of that, I'd be down to grow that. But I haven't found it yet, so keep my eye out for that, though. Definitely looking around for this THC 8, or sorry, the Delta 8 THC strains. Reading out loud really helps me articulate words. Yeah, it does, man. For me, it helps a lot, and I'm able to better my speech little by little, and I think it really is good to be open about it. You know what I mean? Like some people are a little bit nervous talking about their speech impediments or their problems, but I'm a very open guy. I'm an open book, and I'll talk about my addictions and my speech impediments and all that. And I'm very brave and courageous for doing that, not holding it in like some people do, and then they just burst out in this weirdness. So, like, I'm not that kind of guy anymore where I just hold it in, not tell nobody, you know. Like, this is basically my therapy in a way. Even if I get stage fright when I do live streams sometimes, and that's probably one of the reasons why I stumble over my words, just because of just worried about screwing up my words. But I'm starting to work on it. He comes to spook us. He comes to suck our blood. But yeah, man, the CBD certainly does help a lot, man. It really does. And speaking of which, it's been uh, over a couple hours, 2-3 hours now. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my medicine and drop a couple drops of this CBD tincture on under my tongue, and here, I'll try to get this thing held up proper first. Here we go. Alright, so I'm going to here. I'm gonna squeeze the plunger and pull out exactly 75 milligrams worth of CBD tincture. Drop it under my tongue. Alright. For Matthew McConaughey. Man, Matthew McConaughey, he, Dazed and Confused really sparked. Hold on. Holding it under my tongue. Like, I was watching a video about Matthew McConaughey, and he was saying that Dazed and Confused really sparked his career in acting. And after Dazed and Confused, more people hired him to be in his movies, or in their movies, I meant. So that really, that was the spark that fueled the flame, or the kindling, I should say, that fueled the flames. Matthew McConaughey is a great actor, I gotta say. I really respect him. And there's one movie I didn't see yet is the Dallas Buyers Club. I want to see that movie. It's an old movie, but it's a goodie, I hear. And or a little bit old, not really too old, but kind of old. But I guess old. I guess it's kind of old. But you definitely want to check that out because I'm a car fan myself, and I'm actually thinking about buying a Nissan 300ZX Turbo, produced in 1991. I'm looking forward to that because then I'll be able to have a car to drive around. Lately, I've just been driving riding a bike, risking getting nut cancer, but you know, I think it's worth the risk because I get some damn good exercise on the bicycle. So, and with all the CBD and cannabis I'm taking, that counters the cancer. So, great protectant, you know. Taking like Rick Simpson oil and all that. That helps. But it'd be nice to get out on the road, you know, and start driving. I actually miss it. Last time I drove, it was in southern Illinois, out in the back roads, in my grandmother and grandfather's Honda Civic, or Honda CRV, and man, I loved it. I love driving on the back road, and driving around the neighborhood out there. It's really nice, beautiful countryside, nice people. Not much, really no traffic at all, so you can really, especially right at late, late at night. When you're driving through the back roads, you know, or backwoods, really there's no traffic at all. It's actually pretty peaceful day and night, and get some very nice scenic routes. Crap, I think I just drank out of the wrong glass. Yep. Yeah, I just drank out of the wrong glass. Oh, forget it. Alright, so I'm start a new paper bag here. Pop some fresh CBG flour in the bowl. Yeah, I love this color change here. I'm going from blue to green. That's actually pretty trippy. Alright, got that going. Perfect, man. Just gotta be patient, wait a minute or two. Get some nice thick paper going on in there. Man, I wish I could play some music right now, but I know YouTube's not gonna like that, so I can't. But it sure would be nice if I could. But I really don't want to get a strike, so I'm not gonna risk it. Nice. Hate driving. Hell yeah, man. You know, there's times where I hate driving myself, but you know, it's better than biking. It's a hell of a lot better than biking. I've always wanted one of those vaporizers. Yeah, check them out. Airizer.com, man. They have the best vaporizers. It's like the Volcano, but it's a little bit of a knockoff. And does the same thing. They have the Airizer V Tower and then the Extreme Q, which is this one right here. And the difference between the Extreme Q and the V Tower is the V Tower doesn't have a fan to blow the air up into your bowl and up the pipe and into your bag. You would have to use a whip for that. But this one has the fan, three stages or three options here. You can go high, low, medium. Sorry, yeah, high, low, medium, and temperature goes up to like 500 degrees. It's a really decent vaporizer. Definitely recommend this vaporizer for everyone or anyone who wants a decent vaporizer for a cheap price. I mean, for 160 bucks, this is a really good deal. And for the Volcano, you're paying 400 to 600 bucks per Volcano, depending on which one you want. They have the newer ones and the older ones, but the older ones you think going for like 450 or something like that. Alright, bag is just about filled. Get some leakage here, as you can see. Didn't really seal up the bag too well, but still works. Cheers, everyone. And if I had my computer out here and my computer and my TV set out here, look up CBG strains or CBG strains, seeds that I can find. Or sorry, let me re-articulate that. I can be able to find strains that are high in CBG in seed form, so I can be able to grow it myself here at the farm and be able to produce my own CBG strains. THC8 strains, Delta THC8 strains. I'm sure my friends would love to try some of that out themselves, actually. If I grew it really well here and some really great tasty stuff, um, guaranteed my friends would want to try it out and take an ounce or two. Man, I'm getting tired. What time is it? 11:20. Oh yeah, I gotta get to bed here soon, guys. So, yeah, I'm gonna get going myself here, D gentlemen. So, I'll see you on Facebook, and actually, I'll probably have to do that tomorrow, man, because I'm beat. I just want to get to sleep before it gets too late. You know what I mean? And I hope to hear from all you guys soon, and I'll talk to you guys soon. And much love and much respect. And I'm going to be very busy, so but I'll try to do as much lives as I possibly can and try to keep up with updates and all that stuff on the plants and all the all the stuff that I'm doing out here on the farm. So much love and respect. Till then, have a great one. Peace. Yeah, wait, hold on. Yeah, just whenever. It's my birthday, so I'll be busy. Oh, right on, man. Happy birthday, D gentlemen. Right on. Peace, bro. You're doing great, man. Thank you. Really appreciate that, man. It's great to hear the encouraging words from other people, man, because that, especially when I get down and out and sort of disappointed and discouraged, it's always good to hear encouragement from other people. And we gotta stick together and we gotta help each other out. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. Especially with these times right now, man. Coronavirus, we all gotta stick together. So show love to each other and love each other. Take care of each other. Um, build each other up. Um, yeah, that's my words of wisdom to all of you guys. And see you guys on the next one. Peace.